When we get hurt as a child, as an adult, as an artist, something happens that is profound. That hurt begins to fester, it creates scar tissue, and it blocks our artistic growth. It is a great day to be alive and an artist. My name is Matt with the Hat, and today in our artist journey, we are going to talk about healing the wounds of our past. So, as you can see, I'm wearing a sling today. I just had shoulder surgery about a week ago. And one of the biggest parts of that shoulder surgery was cleaning up from the surgery that I had 10 years ago. There was a screw in my arm, and there was all this scar tissue that was causing the shoulder to rub bone against bone. And in order for my shoulder to function properly, I had to get rid of that scar tissue. I had to debride it, and the surgeon did a really good job on that. In the same way, we all have artistic wounds. Now, these can be caused by a variety of factors. For example, it could be that teacher when you're in third grade saying, "You didn't color that right. You didn't draw that right. And so now you don't draw anymore." It could be someone telling you, "You don't have any rhythm, so you don't dance." It could be someone saying, "You're tone deaf," which, by the way, just as a side note, most people are not actually tone deaf. It could be a director in a show that looks at your talent and goes, "You're just not that good, are you?" And there are simpler ones. There are ones where, for example, when I've directed a show where I put everything into it and then financially it hasn't been a success. It creates that wound festers and it creates scar tissue. You see, intellectually, we can know, oh, I can still do that. Oh, I still have talent. But you see, the artist is a child. And that child needs to feel what intellectually we may go, that's illogical. It's illogical to think that that teacher from third grade could have so much influence on me today. It's insane to think that after pouring ourselves into an artistic work that was successful, that if it doesn't make enough money, that means our art is trash. But the truth is, our emotions aren't logical. We have to feel what we have to feel. And so the first thing that we've got to do is that we have to acknowledge that those wounds exist. All right. So one of the things that you can do for this, we actually did this in an Artist Way class last night, is you can take some time and use your non-dominant hand to write out when you were wounded artistically. And you can write like crazy on that. And you may be surprised at what you see there. And then you write those things out and something's revealed. And then you write out, how does it feel from that perspective? You're writing with your non-dominant hand. You may be surprised, again, at what comes out as you start to write, how did that feel? And be specific on how that feels. And then what part of the body do you feel that in? I was doing this last night with a wonderful person. I asked that very specific question. What part of the body do you feel that in? And she said, my voice. And that particular person, who is a wonderful human being, has been fighting her entire life to use her voice in a powerful way. And she's incredibly powerful. And she has this wonderful voice. But that one comment made years and years and years ago has made it a scary thing to speak in public. And we all have these types of wounds. And so we feel it in our body. And often those places in our body that hold that tension, I hold them in my shoulders, right? Those areas in our body create these little knots of tension within our body where we must mourn those things in order to unlock the blockage. Years ago, I was told I wasn't funny. And so for a long time as a director, I haven't let myself do comedy to the best of my ability because I thought, Matt can't be funny. Matt's great at drama, but Matt can't be funny. And this is a false thing, right? And so we take our time to mourn those things, to feel those things. And as we do that, we discover a way. I'm not blocked there anymore. I'm going to try something because it's fun. There are so many people that are afraid of speaking in public. One of the greatest fears in America, if not the greatest fear in America, is not a car crash. It's not gunshots. It's public speaking. People are terrified of, if I go up in front of people, they might laugh at me. Everyone who's ever taken a theater class understands that the number one battle that a teacher of theater or a director of theater has is helping the actor to overcome stage fright. So we all have it. How do we deal with it? Some of us freeze. This is a very natural response, by the way. Some of us freeze and we can't finish. Some of us can't finish to the best of our ability. And once that happens, that reaction can cause us to never try again because of the feeling that comes up every time we're in front of people. We feel like, oh, I'm going to freeze up. Oh, I'm going to fail. Oh, I'm going to do this. Oh, I'm going to do that. So even if we do perform, there's no joy in it, right? Because that blockage from that one time that thing happened, that blockage is still there and it is holding us back. It is holding you back from fulfilling your artistic destiny. That's the truth. The truth is that when you acknowledge, when you feel, when you rage, when you say, that wasn't fair, and you feel the feelings that aren't logically supposed to be affecting you now, suddenly that blockage begins to dissolve. And suddenly flow begins to happen as a creative. So don't be afraid to try. Don't be afraid to feel. Don't be afraid of your feelings. Embrace them. Use them as fuel to make your dreams a reality. I hope that this is helping you. You are amazing. I'm so proud of the work that you're doing here. I love you. Have a beautiful day and keep making art.